Hey GolfPass, Chris Como here, and we're going to talk a little bit of short game play in the rough. Now, this is a light rough, but we're going to use it to illustrate a couple different situations. One would be when the ball is really sort of sitting up in the rough. In that situation, you want your swing, your pitching motion to be a little shallower, a little wider, and feel as if that face is getting taller. This is something that I've heard short game gurus such as James Seekman, James Ridyard really talks about that face getting taller, almost to create a little bit of a draw motion and make sure that this ball, you're not gonna be too steep on it where you're getting the club to slide underneath the ball too much. So that shallow arc will really ensure you don't get that situation that you just swing right underneath the ball and the ball goes deeper into the rough. So the motion is trying to get this to sit up as much as possible. It's just gonna feel wider, shallower in general, more around me, and I'm gonna feel like this right hand is letting this face rotate. Again, as James talked about, getting the face taller, almost a draw shape. Okay, so that was very shallow. There was no sort of down and potentially underneath the ball. Now, if the ball was sitting down, I want you to play with almost the opposite feeling. This would be, you can get your hands a little higher, and you're gonna feel like you're setting your wrists more, and you're much more down through the ball and almost a cutting sort of popping motion. So it's not as round, it's like you're picking the club up, down, and almost feel like you're cutting it a bit. It's not really sitting down too much, but you can imagine if this was down in the rough. Hit it too hard, but it's the right idea. So remember, the ball's sitting up in the rough, shallower, more of a draw shape. If it's sitting down in the rough, much steeper and more of a cut sort of shape. That should help you deal with different situations in the rough. Try that next time you practice. I think it's going to help you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.